as a manga reader, you know that Megumi is dealing with some emotional damage. And what if this is the reason why Megumi will kill Gojo Satoru? I know this theory sounds crazy, but hear me out. First, let me show you what we found in the darkest corners of the internet. Did you know that there's a juicy connection between the 10 Shadow Technique and the Tokusa no Kanda Kara, aka the 10 Sacred Treasures? It took me a long time to learn how to pronounce that shit, so you gotta listen to what I'm about to say. With Megumi's Shadow Technique, what if he has the power to revive the dead?
Your duty is not over!
Now you're probably thinking, if Megumi has that kind of power, why would he kill Gojo? Now let's dig into why Megumi is the one who will kill his sensei. Before we hit the topic though, let me give you a quick warning because everything that we're going to talk about is very spicy. So let me first answer the question, why did Sukuna kill Tsumiki? Killing Megumi's sister will allow Sukuna to finally claim Fushiguro's body. Now that we're aware of the theory that Megumi has the power to revive the dead, can he actually resurrect his sister? To remember what exactly happened, let me take you through how we got there. So the gang participated in the calling game to save Megumi's sister and to unseal Gojo Satoru. And surprise surprise, in chapter 212, we didn't expect that Tsumiki would become a vessel for Yoruzu. In chapter 217, girlfriend is one crazy ass bitch because of her messed up idea of love. And that so-called love is the reason she wants to fight Sukuna. The sad thing is, we all know the outcome of that one. Sukuna claimed his prize by successfully killing Tsumiki, and in the process, completely breaking our boy, Megumi. The good news is that the unboxing of Gojo was 100% successful, and it turns out there's a hidden gem inside that box. Because Gojo came back looking like Sensei Schwarzenegger. And the battle between the strongest sorcerer in history and the strongest sorcerer today has already started. Yet as we witness their breathtaking fight, do you think Gojo will lose? Now hold your horses, guys. Let me remind you that Sukuna has finally completed the 10 Shadow Technique and is only one finger away. And I'm guessing it's the middle finger. With this power, will he actually kill Gojo? And if Gojo can defeat Sukuna, can he still rescue Megumi? I hope so. Yet what I'm really hoping for is for you to subscribe. Just do it, because we're going to release more Jujutsu Kaisen videos like this for you. That's right, you watching this right now. That's right, you're special. So what's the deal with the 10 Shadow Technique? The 10 Shadow Technique is an inherited technique from the Zenin clan that can summon 10 Shikigamis. The user starts with the Divine Dogs, and to unlock the rest of the Shikigamis you gotta kick their asses first. Shomu's boss, until you earn the right to summon them. Wait, Divine Dogs? Starters? And defeat to summon? Almost sounds like Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Anyway, once you get them under control, how do you summon them? Remember when we were kids and we used to have hand signs to create shadow animals on the wall? Those are the exact hand signs actually used to summon a Shikigami. Which is super creative and nostalgic, by the way, guys. However, what happens when a Shikigami is destroyed? When a Shikigami is destroyed, its curse energy gets passed on to other Shikigamis, making their abilities even stronger after each defeat. Okay, enough farting around. Let me ask you, have you ever noticed the cool markings etched on the Shikigamis? I thought they were just some weird ass tattoos. I was wrong, because the 10 Shadow Technique might be connected to the 10 Sacred Treasures. By the way, guys, this is the part in the beginning I told you about where I worked my ass off to pronounce that shit, and you promised you were gonna listen, because my ass is precious. So not all Shikigamis have symbols on their bodies such as Dato and Nue. Still, if we compare our reference and symbols engraved on other Shikigamis, we can say that it is quite accurate. So what are the 10 Sacred Treasures? It was also explained that each sacred treasure has the ability to guide, protect, exorcise, and even revive the dead. Pretty neat. Let's take a look at the first Shikigamis, the Divine Dogs. The symbol on black Gyokukin is related to the Ikutama, which is set to grant all wishes. Oh my goodness, I think I'm okay with that. Please grant my wishes, dog. On the other paw, the mark on white Gyokukin is connected to Chikaishi no Tama, the sacred treasure that can revive the dead, while Gyokuken Kon, the symbol, is a mashup of both marks. And when we put them together, what do we get? A badass treasure that can grant all your wishes and bring the dead back to life. Here, take my money. Give me those dogs. According to the theory though, you gotta first complete the 10 shadow technique before you can actually resurrect someone. But if that is true, my guys, Megumi has a shot at reviving his sister. Senpai! The question is, where would Sukuna use this power if he comes to know about it? Or if he already knows about it? Maybe he'd use it to revive himself if Gojo manages to kill him. But if he's already dead, would he be able to revive? Would he be able to do? No, I don't think. I mean, you can't really do curse techniques once you're dead. You know what I mean? Maybe this dude will help him, or girl, or they, or them. Does anybody really know Urame's pronouns? Cause I need help. Just let me know in the comments what they are. Still, what if Gojo fails to defeat Sukuna? Or what if he dies at the hands of a student? Let's go back to chapter 117 when Megumi summoned that long-ass named Shikigami, Mahoraga. Remember when Satoru explained the reason why Gojo and Zenin clans are on bad terms? It's because way back then, the heads of both households killed each other. I gotta say, that's one hardcore clash of clans right there. Now here's the crazy part. The head of the Gojo family had the 6 eyes, just like Gojo. Meanwhile, the Zenin family had a 10 shadow technique user like Megumi. Megumi assumed that maybe the former 6-eye sorcerer that Gojo mentioned was actually killed by Mahoraga. If this foreshadows Gojo's death, it's like history repeating itself. Remember the last time when Daddy Fushiguro almost killed Satoru? Well, he survived back then because of using the reverse curse technique. And in chapter 226, we've seen him using it again against Sukuna. But bro, I still can't get rid of the thought that what if Gojo shares the same fate and dies at the hands of this godly Shikigami? Now think about that for a second. And let's say that the king does finally save Megumi, but Gojo is dead, and Sukuna is still not exorcised. And now, what if Megumi has to make a choice at this point? Should he revive his sensei or resurrect his sister? Or perhaps he could choose to revive an old friend.